Hello fam, how are you all doing? Thank you so much for coming back in the building. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the support, and I welcome you back to yet another video. And according to the title, you can see what foreigners think about Kenya in general. If you're new in the building, make sure you subscribe, you like the video, you comment, and also let me know what you think down below. So welcome so much. And if you've not seen any of the episode that have uploaded, just make sure after the video you go back, watch, and give me your honest opinion about this. So for today, of course, according to me, since I'm a Kenyan, I know Kenya is a big country in Africa, and it's a famous, and it does a lot to put Africa on the map, just the same as any other African country. But for today, I'm going to focus on what other foreigners think about Kenya in general. So to kick it off, make sure you like the video. 1 second. Thank you. And also subscribe. And that's the support I need. So yeah, let's do this.
Which country in Africa will you never visit and why?
Kenya. It's poor.
Kenya is poor.
Yeah, I think.
Really? Okay.
Yo, did I get that right? Like, I never knew like some other foreigners do think like Kenya is that poor. I don't know. It's the opinion, but regardless of that, we have to respect, it is what it is. So, but Kenya is really rich, and I know there is, farming does happen. There's a lot of job opportunities, even though the jobless are, many. And yeah, let's check this out.
Kenyans, of course. So, number one is Kenyans are very confident. Very confident. I love that so much about them. Number two, Kenyans love their country. If you notice, anyone who comes up here on the streets of social media and says something to do with Kenya, that content 80% of the time is going to go.
That's very true. Any online war, if you try to just talk something shitty stuff about Kenya, my friend, we Kenyans are going to be on your neck. That's what we call patriotism. Or rather, what? Something like that. Yeah, let's see.
Viral, because Kenyans will engage anything to do with Kenya and they will only say positive things about their country. Like, I really love that about them, and I just want Ugandans actually to learn that from them, because I love Uganda, I love my country, and it has its bad side, but let me tell you, each country has.
The obvious thing is that, you don't have another option. You have to love your country, regardless of what it is or what it entails, the customs, the belief, the leadership. Even if it's so shit and that, let's say, so bad, you don't have a choice. You got to love your country. Obvious. But Kenya. Anyway, let's go.
A good and the bad. But you see, with us, you'll find that someone has said something about Uganda, and Ugandans are there in the comments saying, Uganda, Yafina, which is those things. I don't like that negative talk about our country. Number three is Kenyans are very straight talkers. They don't go through the corners. They say it to your face.
That's very true. Kenyans just tell you point blank what it is to your face. And I think it's something so cool because, it makes...
Which country in Africa?
It makes life to be, not so dramatic, because you don't have to go through a lot of corners, as you are trying to prove a point. Let's check this out too. Hashtag the topic. What do foreigners do think about Kenya in general? And yeah, for this episode, that's what it is. So make sure you like the videos. We're, locking it in. Thank you, man. Let's go.
A lot of people always ask me about the Kenyan bracelet that I have right here, and to explain and answer that question, I lived in Kenya, and Kenya feels like home to me, so I always feel kind of connected when I have these bracelets on. I have these three that I mainly wear. The one right here is the main one that I used to wear all the time. The second one is the one that you can find that I wear nowadays, that I changed it up a little bit, and then this.
What I came to realize, there's something about the Kenyan the Kenyan bracelets, because you literally just go to Norway or just to UK or somewhere, and you, to your surprise, you might find somebody wearing the Kenyan bracelet. I mean, like, it's so cool, so nice to look, like, to give you a sense of, something cool, and I like it. That's nice.
Third one is actually from the Maasai tribe. In school, we always went to this cultural fields.
Who doesn't know the Maasai? I think that's one of the community subgroups in Kenya that is so internationally known. I think maybe it's because of their customs. They're so much enriched in their custom, man. That's one of the few communities that, have upheld and lived by their customs, and that really places them on a good point on the map of of the globe. It's cool.
Studies once a year, where you visit the countryside of Kenya. You could go to like the orphanage, school, or church. You visit the local community that they have, and then you help them out and experience different cultures with them. This is the one that I really like because I made a friend, a Maasai tribe friend from there. We got really close, and before we left, he gave this to me as a gift. So I got to see so many things and experience beautiful moments that I shared with my friends in there. Yeah, I'm like originally from Korea, but Kenya feels like my second home to me. I feel very safe, happy, and content when I visit, and I feel very home in Kenya. Well, that's why I wear these bracelets.
You can tell, you can obviously tell, like, someone is proud of something out of how they talk about, That's so cool. That's so cool. Yeah, let's check this out.
In Kenya, you don't say good morning, you say abari asubuhi. And in Kenya, you don't say how are you, you say abari gani. You don't say I love you, you say nakupenda. See you guys from Kenya.
So true. If a white man can know, Kiswahili, that's so adorable, man. I like that. Yeah, let's check out this one too.
My favorite things about visiting Kenya as an American. First off, probably my all-time favorite is the food. It's so freaking tasty. The tea, it's a 15 out of 10. It doesn't compare to anything here in America. There's this thing called chapati, and I literally will eat like 15 a day. One year I went home, and I think I brought home like 30 of them, and I froze them because I was just like, I need these in my life for as long as I can. The beans, they have flavor, they have love, they taste delicious. The bananas, the avocados, I swear the avocados are probably the size of my head, and they're like 50 cents at most. Skuma wiki, it's like collard greens, maybe you could say here. It's like shaved collard greens or like shaved kales. So freaking good. The cabbage, so good. Okay, not only the food is amazing, but like their nightlife, I've never seen anything like it. I've traveled all over Europe. I've gone to...
I don't know if the nightlife part of it is so exaggerated, but let's roll with it.
To Australia, I've gone to most places in America, and literally nothing compares to their nightlife. It's fun. Everybody dances. It's just a good time. People aren't just standing around doing nothing. I will say, though, the one thing I don't like is the traffic and trying to cross streets because it's terrifying.
That's so true. So easy to be known that you're not from Nairobi or just within the city, because, we can see, we can tell from how it just cross the streets, because it's so chaotic and so busy. But it's city life anyway. Yeah. I think from food to lifestyle to nightclubs to, you know, how the city runs, you know, that can tell a lot from how a foreigner views Kenya. I think that's so positive. From that, you can basically place the country Kenya somewhere from the views and the points that the foreigners have said about generally what they know about Kenya and what they tend to believe Kenya is all about. And that is it for today, man. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment down below, and let's catch up next time. Salute.
Can you name 5 countries in the continent of Africa?
Okay, I'll start with Kenya.
1.
Name a country in Africa that starts with the letter K.
Kenya.
Yes.
$1 for every country in Africa.
Kenya. I want to say Kenya.
Hey!
Kenya. Yes.
Name 5 countries in Africa.
Kenya.
Yes. Kenya.
Yes. Kenya.
Yes. And Kenya.
Easy.